Hello everyone, my project is evaluate Webrtc on the real world. Uh, what is Webrtc? Webrtc is an open source project that allows web browsers and applications to exchange real-time audio, video, and data directly without requiring plugins or dedicated software. So, why I choose the WebRTC for my project? I answer to the next. Why I choose WebRTC for my project? After the pandemic, the use of WebRTC significantly increased due to the rising demand for reliable remote communication technologies, making it an essential choice to future. I choose Webrtc because it provides powerful real-time communication, uh, ideally suited for real-time applications such as media entertainment, live video monitoring, video conferencing, and telehealth. That the use of WebRTC significantly increases due to the rising demand for reliable remote communication technology. So, during this presentation, first I talk about the type of servers that Webrtc use it, and then what is the media server, and I talk about the feature my test bed that I used in the project, and then show the demo and some result that especially I choose because of the lack of time. I couldn't show all results of my project. Um, um, what is the server in the WebRTC? Uh, The WebRTC has three servers. The first one is signaling server. Signaling is the process by which client devices establish a connection. Basically, these devices need to agree to talk to one another before they can send and receive data. And to come to an agreement, they need to know how to find each other. WebRTC signaling server is a server that manages the connection between devices. It is not concerned with the media traffic itself. Its focus is on signaling. This includes enabling one user to find another in the network, negotiation, and connection itself. Resetting the connection if needed, or closing the relation. It sounds like it should be simple, connecting two or more peers remotely. However, the process is more complicated than it first seems thanks to the net. The devices block clients. These devices block client devices from locating their own internet protocol addresses. Before sending a connection request, a computer must know its IP address. That's where NAT traversal comes in. Okay, what is the Stone server? The first method for NAT traversal is known as a session traversal utilized for NAT. Put simply, a client device pings to a Stone server asking for connections. These devices is located on the public internet and require an IP address for any devices that tries to communicate with it. Therefore, when a device is ping it, it responds with that device's IP address. This information received from a storm server can be used in the connection sent over the signaling servers. What is the turn signal? If your NAT device is particularly strict, then a storm may not work to you. That were traversal using relay around NAT turn commonly. In this case, the IC candidate and STP protocol connection just use go around the NAT firewall. Turn server have a public address, making them easy to connect to. When two clients connect, they can send media to one another using the turn server. What is the media topology that maybe Webrtc use it? There is, you can see three topology. First, mesh. Every participant send their audio or video directly to each other. Second, MSU, a central multi-point several unit receives all streams, decode, mix, and re-recoded them into one uh, composite stream per user. And FSU simply forwarded each incoming stream to all other participants without mixing that Google Meet use FSU for their connection. So I want to show you the demo that how I work during my project. I'm using a standard laptop running Google Chrome. That on the Google Chrome I run the Webrtc internal and Google Meet to collect the dump file. OBS Studio lets me to feed the webcam by the fake video, and then I use the Python to show the statistical information and get some visual result, and then I use the Google Meet. And for log file, I use Webrtc internal as a dump file that includes the valuable information that need to mm, know about the structure of this file to catch the valuable information. Then I set up my testbed on the LAN, Wi-Fi, LTE, and Starlink. During my project, first I establish meetings between users in the special scenario, and then collect the log file with the dump Webrtc file, and then I use the special script to analyze and visualization of the results. First, I open this API to collect the DOM file. You can see in this part after the call, I download the Webrtc internal DOM. And then I open the OBS Studio to feed my webcam, start virtual camera to feed the camera with the special videos. So I start the meetings. You can see can shows the special video with the OBS virtual camera. I join it. So another user start to join. Yeah, and then after the the meetings, uh, I run a special a script that write in the Python that help me to visualize the result. So at the result you can see these multiple panels show the result that I collected during a special uh, scenario between two Wi-Fi nodes. This multiple panel chart shows 7 key Webrtc metrics over time. The top two panels track video resolution that you can see the average of it, and the third panel shows the frames decoded per second, averaging 29.65 per second frame per second. So a smooth 13 FPS playback with only a couple of momentary dips. The fourth panel is jitter that which stays near 0 millisecond, expect for two small spikes. At the bottom three panel plots show the round triple time for outbounded RTP for inbound and IC candidate pair, all averaging on under that uh, 0.1 second, means that 100 millisecond, and the so after you can see that the a special spike exit on it, but after they come back to the normal condition that demonstrating seamless adaptation and ultra low latency performance. So after this script show me the statistics information about the scenario, for example jitter, RTT, frame per second, frame decoded per second, and other things. Okay, my project includes the more results and more plots. Just I want, because of the lack of time, I show you the some special part of the project. Uh, I want to show you the some samples and result about the IC candidate, and then show you the some scenarios. Uh, I evaluate five scenarios in this presentation. I show you all appears on Wi-Fi, on wireline, on Starlink, and on a cellular network. And the case where peer switch networks from Starlink to Wi-Fi and LAN to Wi-Fi, so we can compare Webrtc across these uh, different link types. What is the uh, ICE candidate? In Webrtc, an ICE candidate is simply a potential network endpoint and IP address plus port combination that your browser's IC agent can try when setting up a peer-to-peer connection. IC is the protocol that gather all possible network paths between two peers your local LAN address, any public facing stone or turn and other things. Exchange these addresses over your choosing signaling channel. Then check the connectivity between all peers that connected, and then with a special a priority, they choose one of them for uh, mm, uh, pair for changing the video and data traffic. And you can see the details for IC candidate in the RFC 18445. Why it is important? Because it is the essential part of the Webrtc that related to the latency during this protocol. In this scenario, you can see the IC candidate start checking on the 11:23:31 second and establish and connected in after 1 second. And the average RTT between this candidate is around 40 millisecond, and you can see the local and remote candidate use the IP version 6, and the type of protocol is the host, and uh, they use UDP for the connect. In the LTE scenario, both peers are on the cellular network connecting through Google Meets server. On the right, Webrtc internal shows IC moving from the checking to connected within the same time step, indicate NAT traversal complete in under a second. The local candidate is a peer reflexive UDP address, uh, and this address is for maybe NAT, and this address is uh, for the remote local. For the in the Wi-Fi scenario, both laptop connected with the wireless LAN, and you can see the Webrtc internal show that the IC going from the checking at 15.8 second to connected at 15.9, and around 1 second they need to negotiate it, and they use the UDP, and both of them all host, and this is my IP, and this is the remote candidate. For LAN scenario, you can see that the both laptops sit behind the same router and the wire connection during the Google Meet on the right side, and you can see IC go to checking at 32 second to connected at 34. Just they need 2 second for handshake, because use the TCP, and both and the both is behind the net, and use the uh, um, prefix uh, types, and the average RTT between two peers are 11 millisecond. And you can see the type of the connection, and the type may be host when they the machine have a own IP, and with own IP make a connection with the remote uh, server reflecting uh, they gain the IP after they related with the start, and prefix a new address learn when your peer reply on the IP or port you didn't originally gather. Often a NAT remap on your peer side relay is a combination of IP and port on the turn servers. So, in just in this slide, you can see some statistical about my project. LAN delivers the best media quality over 1300 kilobits per second of outbanded video, under 3 milliseconds of jitter, and zero packet loss. Wi-Fi comes next with about 913 kilobit per second video, 9 millisecond jitter, and essentially no loss. Starlink sits in the middle, roughly 515 kilobits per second, near to 15 until 19 millisecond jitter, and tiny 0.1% loss on audio and video. LTE showed constraint only 140 kilobits per second video, but it boosts audio in the 14.8 kilobit per second with 20 until 30 millisecond jitters and no loss. In short, where LAN is ideal, Wi-Fi is solid for Moscow. Starlink is usable, but uh, has higher delay and a slight loss, and LTE works but severely limited video quality. In this test, we switch mid-call from Starlink to Wi-Fi. ICE initially checked at 13.1 and connect 1 second later with very stable stat, near zero packet loss, and jitter around 15 to 20 millisecond, and RTT about 14 millisecond. At 11, 13, 20 second, we physically move up Starlink onto the Wi-Fi. ICE report disconnected and then immediately connected. You can see a burst of packet loss in the flight packet drops, and one IC renegotiate over the Wi-Fi link. Performance quickly established, packet loss return to zero, jitter allow to return to jitter falls below the 10 millisecond, and RTT settle around 15 minutes, showing seamless failover with only a brief disruption. Uh, Here we start on another scenario. Uh, Switch from LAN to Wi-Fi. IC began checking at the 10 second and connected by 14:34:11. Jitters is sit under the 10 millisecond. RTT around 10 millisecond, and a packet lost and no packet lost. At the 6 second, we unplug in the LAN and switch to the Wi-Fi. IC shows disconnected and then connected, and you can see just 1 second, and we see that the packet lost, and then Wi-Fi performance is stable. Jitters falls to the 20 millisecond, RTT to 20 millisecond, and packet loss return to 0. Demonstrate a subsequent failover with only a brief, quickly dip. Future work, I suggest three area: optimize IC candidate selection, especially for Starlink, and refine the IC candidate selection formula, and refine media topology to gain a better performance and reduce the Thanks, Rob. If you have any question, ask me. Thanks.